Hello, welcome back to the bottom. My name is Beast. Today we're back with Ninki Seiyuu. Yeah. Hopefully we'll actually finish this today, so I can move on to the next game. Like, that makes it sound like I'm not enjoying it. So I'm enjoying this game. You know, I didn't enjoy Corners, but I am very much enjoying Itsumi. I just wish, like, the entirety of the voice acting world would stop kicking her while she's down. I've heard too many, like, hilarious things about Harem Kingdom, and I just really want to get to that. So yeah, anyways, kinda started a bit late today. It's 10:15. Anyways, it's time. It's finally time. Today is our long-awaited first date. More specifically, my first date ever. I can't really contain my excitement, but today is gonna be the biggest test of my life. I should probably check in with my general about this. I lack the experience to make such decisions alone. Pull up my phone and start dialing instantly. Clearly woke her up, but I don't have time to apologize right now. Sorry, sister. Emergency meeting, can you come to the caretaker's room? Can't take all my clothes with me, please. Start to call you when you're still half asleep. Can you tell me how these outfits look? Like, the quote-unquote casual outfit that we've seen him wear when he was like carrying Kaname around while she was drunk looks more like date gear to me than most of the other stuff. Lame. No, it's not today would come that Konatsu would start talking like Shinjo. Women are scary.
それでどうかしたの？なんだかいつもよりピリッとした格好。はっ。もしかしてお兄ちゃん、いつみさんとデート？
Seems to have snapped her awake. Her eyes are wide open now. Yeah, I wanted to check my wanted you to check my outfit. But it's heard from Itsumi about our relationship. We haven't told the others at the dorm yet.
なるほどね。わかった。じゃあ、ちょっとくるっと回ってみて。
Annoying. Okay. Just want to check out the bag. I do as my general orders and give her a spin.
次はしゃがんで。
Okay.
今度は逆にぐーっとその場で伸びをして。あー、すっきり。
You're making me do yoga?
お兄ちゃんを操り人形にしてみました。
Can you please take it seriously?
服はそつなくまとまってると思うよ。清潔感があるから大丈夫。そもそもね、仮にお兄ちゃんの服のチョイスがもう直視できないくらいの神がかり的なダサさだったとして、
Felix is judging me.
それで嫌いになっちゃう人じゃないと思うんだけどな、いつみさんって。
Yeah, you're probably right about that. It's nice that my sister thinks highly of my girlfriend.
でしょ？だから、服がーとか、髪型がーとかいうのは気にしないで、目いっぱいデートを楽しんできてよ。
Okay, well.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃんはいつみさんのこと、好き？
Huh? Yeah, I really like her. I hope I can keep her by my side forever.
そっか。なら、私も全力で応援しないとだね。
Sid smiles brightly as she says this. Thanks, Konatsu.
そうそう。お兄ちゃんにね、思春期の妹の好奇心として、聞くべきか聞かぬべきか迷っていることがあって、どうしようかなって思ってるんだけど。
Why are you wording it like that?
ね。お兄ちゃん、いつみさんと初デートなんだよね、今日が。
Well, that's right.
データとして、あくまでデータとしてね。 このシチュエーションであのイベントって発生するのかなとか、興味が有頂天というかね。
I'm not decided to know what she's on about. And what kind of event is that?
やだな。わかるでしょ？
I'm asking because I don't.
デートにおセックスは含まれるんでしょうか？つば飛ばしすぎ！手ぐらい使ってよ！
It's your fault for saying something so ridiculous! Besides, we've already been there, done that. But all things aside, I feel like I can look forward to this first date even more now thanks to my sister's reassurance. I leave the dorm first and sit on one of the park benches while I wait for Itsumi to arrive. As we still haven't told everyone at the dorm yet, we decide to leave separately and meet up at the park nearby. It's a little annoying, but it gives me some time to process what Konatsu said to me this morning. Shall we get going then?
ちょっと待って。そのね。
Get up, and I'm about to start walking when she stops me. Did you forget something?
そういうのじゃないんだけど、せっかくのデートだし、で、繋いでもらえたら嬉しいなって。
My brain nearly explodes at the suggestion. Yeah, of course. I put my hand on my trousers before reaching out to her, palm facing up.
それじゃあ、お邪魔します。
Her adorable fingers slowly slide on top of mine. How cute of her to excuse herself for holding my hand. I love how she has that side to her. Your hand is a little cold. Are you nervous?
だって、人生初デートなんだもん。
A coincidence, it's my first time too.
なんだか彼氏が手慣れた人っぽい？
I'm just doing my best to shake my nerves. My heart is running at a mile a minute right now.
そうなの？なら同じだね。ちょっと安心しちゃった。おかしいね。もっとすごいこと、もうしちゃってるのに。
By the way, since I talked about her yesterday, already got it prepared. I meant it when I said what I did. I should probably put this one first. Too bad that it's not like the whole, like the story so far pack, because like this, I'm actually lacking A, the Union Cross movie, and B, the entirety of Dream Drop Distance, which is highly important because if you haven't played Dream Drop Distance, then the amount of Xehanort in this one is going to be very confusing. Because they're just gonna appear for the first time. Like, basically, some maps in Dream Drop Distance that introduces a new Rogues Gallery after Kingdom Hearts 2. And this game basically this game basically already assumes that you know about that Rogues Gallery from Dream Drop Distance. Yeah. Still disappointed that instead of just having 358 over 2 days on here, they just decided to do like a cutscene collection, which immediately cheapens the experience, which fucking sucks. Also, if I do, like, since I'll be starting with this is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. So for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, fuck off, I'm not getting Ultima Weapon. I haven't played it, I just know it's hell. Yeah, tell me about it. I guess you can compare the two. They're both nerve-wracking for their own reasons. First date's a special. So glad that we feel the same way. Well, with that said, shall we get going on our very first date? It's gonna be one to be remembered.
すっごく楽しみ
Getting to see the smile of the woman I love up close already tells me that this day is gonna be amazing. Oh, we already have a CG. How
映
nice.
画面白かったね
That's a really pretty CG. Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. Saying as it's our first date, we stuck to the basics and went to a movie date. With a movie date. I played it safe and picked a heartwarming family film, so it wouldn't end up being anything either of us hated. After we finished watching it, I bring it to a small but cute cafe that Kurusu recommended. What surprises me most is how geared toward female customers it is. I'd never be able to sit in a place like this alone.
役者さんみんなお芝居上手だったね見ていて引き込まれるっていうか
Yeah. You could tell they were really passionate about their roles. It made me kinda jealous.
ケイトは映画ってよく見るの
Well, I wouldn't say I go to the movies theater very often, but I watch them at home every so often.
そうなんだ私考えてみたらしばらく映画って見てなかったかもしれないこれじゃあうまくいかないわけだよね常に新鮮な空気は取り込んでいかないと
Doesn't have to be a movie theater, but it'd be worth immersing yourself in a wide variety of things. Why don't we start watching films together at the dorm? I'm always happy to have company.
やったそれなら寮でもデートみたいなことできちゃうねで食べようかケーキ
Right. We both take a bite out of our cakes at the same time.
おいしい
That's really good too. Do women always eat desserts this delicious? I thought that the cakes from the corner shop were more than enough, but now my entire world's been turned upside down. Looks like Itsumi's made a total recovery. She's feeling positive about acting again and has taken a step back to properly reassess herself as well. There's a great position for her to be in as an actor who likes to think through her roles. Distance is really important. Like with Zhu Liang at Chenggang. I fucking know how to pronounce any of these. Ah. You know what? Fuck it. Why is it so quiet?
Zhujiang.
Such a young? Is that how they say it? I like turn down the gamer. Hmm.
诸葛亮
There we go. Apparently checking. Nothing difficult about that one. Anyways, oh, sorry. I realized now that I was thinking aloud, and that's the worst, absolute worst part of to try to explain too. After the three kingdoms were made, Xinjiang attacked the castle with the Shu army, but couldn't seize it by force. The siege of Chengkang as a textbook example of how taking a step back to observe things from a distance can shed a new light. Let's see, right? Nobody's gonna keep up with me if I recount stories from the records of the three kingdoms.
そういう感じで置いてけぼりにされると女の子は寂しいんだよって何度も言ってるでしょ。
You're absolutely right, my sister. And yet here I am, already blowing it on my first date.
今のって何のお話？
Oh, just the three kingdoms.
三国志って、ああ、この前パジャマパーティーした時に話してた？本当に好きなんだね、ケイト。
Well, to an extent.
美が大切って、離れるって字の美でいいのかな？
Yeah, exactly.
その後の言葉はよくわからなかったんだけど、どういうお話なの？
Riches, explain. Well, to simplify it, Huge Lang, I'm just gonna call it Huge Long, because fuck it, was a genius strategist during the Three Kingdoms, but there was one castle he couldn't take. Can't believe I'm really going into this at such a fancy cafe. And once he was finally pushed to the brink, his future successor advised him to take a step back and get a broader view. But apparently that's only something made up for the manga. What really happened was... What's that response? No teasing me!
ごめんなさい。もちろん冗談だからね。ケイトがすごく真剣になってたから。つい。
Could you not make me gush about these things in such a nice cafe?
そんなこと気にする必要ないと思うな。ケイトはその三国志の本持ってるのよね。漫画？それとも小説なの？
I have both, but there's tons of volumes, so I left them at my house.
そうなんだ。じゃあ機会があったら貸してもらっていい？読んでみたいな。知りたいし、ケイトの好きなものなら何だって。
My girlfriend is the cutest girl in the world! It is repeating. And I'm so happy that she wants to learn more about the things I like. However, I can't resist the urge to tease her back. Sorry, I couldn't hear that very well. Could you repeat that?
絶対に聞こえてたでしょ。
Sorry, I just thought I'd get my revenge. Guess my grin gave it away. What is this? How do I even put this feeling into words? We're both having so much fun on this date, I don't even know how to describe it. After we leave the cafe, we walk around the city for a bit before returning to the dorm. The worry Kono's plan in my head about sex ended up not coming into play. Our date ends up being perfectly normal. It reminds me, we left the dorm separately. Is it okay for us to come back together?
そうよね。どうしよう。
I mean, you want to tell him anyway.
手を離さないといけないのは困っちゃうな。寂しくなっちゃう。
Same here. Whether we're walking around town or riding the train, we've been holding hands the entire time. I feel like it's such a shame to let go of this hand that's warmed me like the summer sun. The fact that I get to share this feeling of joy with my girlfriend makes me so happy. I don't know what to do with myself.
私ね。事務所からだ。ごめんなさい。ちょっと出るわね。
She keeps holding my hand with one hand while she answers her phone with the other.
セノ、お疲れ。今大丈夫？
はい、大丈夫です。
I assumed it'd be Kaname calling, but I was surprised by the
ボイ
voice.
スサンプル聞いたよ。お姉さんとかいい感じにできるんじゃん。もっと早く教えてくれればよかったのに。
ありがとうございます。
でさ、今コンシューマーの美少女ゲームで年上お姉さんの役の話が来てるんだけど、どう？お色気強めなやつだけどいけるかな？ ゲームだからワード数多いけど、セノンは喉強いって脇坂も言ってたし。
はい。ぜひやらせてください。よろしくお願いします。
オッケーオッケー。じゃあ台本来たら連絡するから、よろしく。
はい。ありがとうございます。失礼します。
Is this what they mean by April showers bring May flowers? Can't believe the chief listened to my voice sample. Itsumi suddenly stopped walking in the middle of her call. She seemed nervous from beginning to end. Even after lowering her phone from her ears, she still seems lost in shock. Did something happen? From what I could hear, it sounds like.
役もらえちゃったみたい。
What? That's amazing! Itsumi? Itsumi seems nervous. She squeezes my hand tightly on her own. That evening, Itsumi and I are in the practice room as part of our new routine of training in the evenings. Wow, PC romance game.
うん。全体数が2000ワードくらいあるとか、1回の収録で5時間くらい使って、5、600ワードを一気に取っちゃうなんて話は聞いたことがあるけど。
2,000 lines? Can't even imagine it. Anime series don't even get that high, do they?
この前の幼女 C はセリフ一つとアドリブだし、仮に主役級でも50あったら相当多いわよね。
Such a wide gulf in terms of line count. Makes you wonder if they're even in the same profession.
どんな役なのかな。
She'd be jumping for joy at getting a role, but nothing but worry it's just getting a call. Are you concerned about something?
うん。ちょっとね。もしかしたらこのお仕事はチーフの罪滅ぼしなんて言っちゃうとおこがましいけど、
そういう
ものなんじゃないかなって。
Getting back at us? Oh, you mean for Kaname yelling at him at the office? She didn't tell Itsumi I comforted Kaname through her drinking session.
知ってたんだ、ケイト。
Sorry, I heard about it from Kaname.
別に謝ることじゃないよ。それよりも私の方こそごめんね。お仕事をもらえたのはもちろん嬉しいんだけどね。ちょっといろいろあったからチーフの顔を潰すような真似は絶対できないなって身構えちゃったの。けどお仕事の内容は今まで経験してない感じのものだし、うまくやれるのかなって考えたら。
See? Hey?
え?
Here's my pointer finger against her forehead gently. Falling into bad habits again. Itsumi-sen's famous overthinking.
何その闇が深そうな病気。
No matter what the job is, what you need to do, well, it doesn't change, right? Gotta show them your acting chops and leave your mark. What Itsumi-sen or the voice actors is aiming for doesn't change.
そうだった。うん。そうよね。お芝居をするってことに変わりはないんだもん。
Exactly. So, how about we have some fun now?
え？遊ぶって？
I remember now that it was what it was that I couldn't do for Itsumi last time. Drawing out a range of expressions from her and letting her experience new emotions. Also have to improve her acting skills. I don't think it's a bad idea. To start off with, I want to do something stupid with her in order to open that narrow mind of hers to new experiences. Yeah, so let's do some crunches. I'll hold your legs.
遊ぶのに腹筋なの？別にいいけど。
She lies down and lifting her legs and getting into position. Please excuse me.
ちょっと、何？
Itsumi lies down on her back and stretches her legs out. I hug him close to my chest and lean against them. For every crunch you'll do, you'll earn a reward. What do you think?
どうって、どうリアクションするのが正解？
Maybe something like, oh, that sounds interesting.
なんだかものすごくやる気に満ちてる。本当にやるの？こんなの、なんていうか、もう、バカップルみたいだよ。
I'm glad you're able to see what I'm going for here.
そっか。もしかして前からこういうことを考えてたの？行動するまでがとっても早かったけど。
What? Well, aren't there couples who show off online a lot? Seeing their posts kind of stuck with me.
だ。 ケイトのエッチ。
Just the way she said it.
ケイトのエッチ。ケイトのエッチ。
Just so quick. I was trying to take the initiative, but she beat me to the punch.
恥ずかしいね、これ。私がこんなことしちゃってるなんて。信じられないな。
Itsumi, can you do it again?
もちろん。
And I will sit there waiting for those tiny pecks. I'd stick my tongue in her mouth. She jumps slightly in surprise, but holds her position. And not able to hold the position any longer, she wobbles and flops back down onto the mat.
これ、ダメだよ。エッチすぎてわけがわからなくなっちゃう。
She lies on the ground, her expression shows just how much she's feeling it. But this time her expression draws a certain reaction out of me. Feeling myself starting to swallow, I try to adjust my position, but...
今のって。
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to press it against you. It's pressing against her leg.
謝らなくてもいいのに。
That hates me! When I try and move away, she moves her legs up against me once more. The way she rubs me through my pants makes my hips jerk.
足でなんて良くないよね。でも、逃げられちゃうのは寂しいから。
I mean, legs aren't bad. I mean, you don't want me to run away?
ケイトが私で興奮してくれたんだもの。責任取りたいなって。ダメだった？
That sweet and sexy look of hers blasts away any hope I have of fighting against her request. Here, should I suggest we go back to one of our rooms? I'm not saying you can't. But by all means, take responsibility. Couldn't resist her suggestion. And his wiener's out.
もうこんなに大きくなってたの？
See you after the sex scene. Alright, they're done fucking. I was slightly delayed because while skipping the H scene, I just decided to go watch Ellis's stream. AKA Sir Prickleton. Playing Inscription right now, and he has the tools for the boner strats. Anyways, a few days later. Good evening.
いらっしゃい。わざわざごめんね。入って。
Script for a job arrived, so I head to Itsumi's room after dinner. That's one reason we decided to meet in her room as opposed to the caretaker's room. Whoa, that's stuck. It's because the script's too heavy.
ケイト、よくこんな台本をいくつも持って都内を行ったり来たりしてたよね。
Her bed caves slightly with the weight of the script. What the fuck? It's hard to believe this is all one script. Sounds like the scripts you see for anime. I'm impressed you got that behemoth back from the agency. It must have been heavy, right?
うん。肩にしばらくトートバッグの跡が残っちゃった。それでね、今回の役なんだけど、ちょっとすごくて、見てもらっていい？
Izumi hands me the character profile. It's color printout of the character with information about her written beside it. This is more than just your average sexy character. Her design is provocative and her breasts are huge. The visuals of the character alone are pretty intense and mature.
それが、チーフマネージャーね、私のボイスサンプルを聞いて、年上お姉さんやれるんだって、この役に私を押してくれたみたいなんだけど。
Huh? What? Wait, hold on. I wrote the script and Shinju edited it. I don't remember adding any sexy
やっ
characters.
ぱりそういう反応になっちゃうよね。
I still don't really understand what that chief manager of yours is thinking. This is the guy who kind of yelled at the other day, right? I don't want to think he's the kind of guy who can make her life hell if he wants. I don't want to think he's the kind of guy who could make her life hell if he wants to, but I'm just starting to get a little worried.
勝手な想像だけど、 チーフは私にこういうキャラの適性があるって感じてくれたのかなって。なら私はその期待に応えられるように頑張るだけよね。
Yeah, you're right. I don't know how good this chief is at hearing people's potential. She just needs to try her best for now. Well, seeing as you have a script, do you want to give it a test run in the booth? I'll work the dolls for you.
本当？うん、嬉しい。よろしくお願いします。
Two of us head to the recording room. But
あら少年、お姉さんに何か用？いいわよ。来てちょうだい。体の奥まで熱くしてあげる。
sorry, let me stop you for a second. When I use the talk button to stop her, Itsumi visibly winces. Thinking that saying these things directly would be easier, I opened the door to the booth. Well, I can see you're still unsure about your character.
はい。完全にキャラ負けしちゃってるわよね。これじゃあ。
Sad as it is, I agree with Itsumi. The character sheet I saw in her room is resting on the booth table. The way this character is drawn is extremely sexy. Itsumi's acting isn't quite erotic enough to convey the image of the character. On the character sheet, it says that the character often takes the initiative. Couldn't feel that at all in her last take. Gives the character a run for her money physically, though.
超えてるよ、ケイト。
Ah! Sorry.
まったくもう。で、私ってこんな風に見えてるの？ケイトにとって。
I mean, this girl is nothing compared to the goddess that is my girlfriend.
女神様って。大げさなんだから。
I think they normally choose older women for these kinds of roles. So, after being chosen for a character like this, of course she needs to focus on acting this character out perfectly. There's a lot of layers to the voice acting profession, so it's kind of frightening. I feel like I've gotten a sneak peek into something I've never seen before. It's pretty deep. However, it certainly seems interesting. Okay. The fact that the roles you're given aren't limited to your appearance means you get a far wider range of roles than a regular actor. Remember that time when people were like complaining about like what was it even? I think it was because a black character was being in a series was being voiced by a white person. And people were like complaining like her nerve down with him or something. I don't remember if that was it. But people are like, hey, remember Samurai Jack? That guy, that one, a fucking Asian man, voiced by a black man. And it fucking works. He does it well. Turns out, for voice acting, your fucking looks don't matter. But people were still getting upset about it. That's so fucking funny. Anyways. The world is overflowing with voices. That's something my dad used to say. But I think I'm only getting it now. Voices bring with them a sense of freedom. So much potential contained within a single voice.
極めてナチュラルに歯の浮きそうなセリフを吐けるあんたの方が、私は恐ろしいわ。
Sound like Shinjo's voice behind.
ああ、ごめん。勝手に入っちゃって。最近ここ使われてなかったから誰かなーって思って、つい。まあ、そしたら、寮長様が率先して風紀を乱すのろけ現場に遭遇したわけですが。ただおしゃべりしてただけです。
That's right, don't act like we were making out. We did break those public morals in the room next door, though. After that day, we finally told the students at the dorm that we were going out. I thought we had kept it pretty hush-hush, but their reactions amounted to a little more than a simple, uh-huh. It seems like quite a few people had caught on and were gossiping about it with Konatsu, Kurusu, and Shinjo before. And so, with surprising little commotion, Itsumi and I have become official.
へい。で、今日はどうしたの？もしかして仕事入ったとか？うん、そうなの。おかげさまで。おお、マジで？やったね、Itsumi。おめでとう。で、どんなやつなの？
Shinjo smiles brightly as she starts to ask questions. It's comforting to see her honest excitement for Itsumi.
それがね、 ちょっと役作りに困ってて。おお、今のいつみにぴったりじゃん。なんで？いやー、だってねえ。
Why are you looking in my direction?
なんですかね。
She looks happy as she waggles her eyebrows at me.
なんか下世話な感じで茶化されたっぽいけど、こんな出来栄えじゃどうしようもないわよね。うまくいってないの？いつみにしては珍しいね。悔しいけど、私には圧倒的に色気が足りないみたい。今やってみて一通り絶望してたところ。色気ね。まあ、あはーん、うふーんな空気はあんまり感じないよね、いつみ。
That hot mama feel. That is quite a sentence. Quite an expression, I mean. But you're not old enough to be called that, so that goes without saying.
つまりあれだ。救世主ノアちゃんの出番ってやつ？多分違うと思う。
Itsumi flatly refuses.
まあまあ、そう言わないでさ。いいアイデアあるよ。一瞬で色気ムンのフェロモンお化けになれちゃうアイデア、ノアちゃん持ってるよ。
Shinjo doesn't even blink at Itsumi's rejection. If we ever had an argument, I don't think I could beat Shinjo, but
うさんくさすぎるってば、ノア。
I have to agree with Itsumi. I'm so curious to hear more. Shinjo has a knack for piquing your curiosity. Shinjo slowly creeps away towards Itsumi.
ちょっといつみ借りてくよ。
Oh no. She grabs Itsumi's arm lightly and drags her out of the booth.
ぶっちゃけさ、長倉とやりまくればいいだけの話じゃないの？やりってどうしてそうなるのよ。だってエロの経験値イコール色っぽい演技の実力でしょ、この場合ってさ。そんなわけないでしょ。もうノアってば極端すぎ。
Despite turning it down, I can't say I don't see the logic in what Noah is saying.
じゃあ想像力が足りてないってパターン？長倉がさ、前に小夏の演技を見てた時に言ってたじゃん。お前には想像力が足りないって。まあでもいつみはむっつりだからな。そっちは問題ないと思うんだけど。人のこと勝手にむっつりって断定するのやめて。というわけでノアちゃんがおすすめのデートスポットを紹介してあげよう。
She pulls out a phone and starts to search on.
はいこれ面白くない？何ここ、こんなお店あるの？ここに行っておいでよ。デート兼役作りってことでさ。無理まだ1回しかデートしてないんだから惹かれちゃうわよ。大丈夫だって。エロに積極的な彼女なんて男にとっては大好物なんだからさ。攻めとけ攻めとけ。
Now I have to go along with Noah's suggestion. But it's true that having a wide range of life experiences to draw from comes in handy when preparing for various roles. No sooner do I think that than I immediately want to deny it. Can't help but resent myself. So my whole oh, it's gonna turn out that you actually did get the role didn't happen. Okay. I'm basically accepting that at this point. It didn't happen. People are just assholes. That weekend.
本日はお日柄もよく。
Oh, yeah. Students tease us as we leave the dorm together. Today is a wonderful, but still just as embarrassing second date. But seeing as this part of her figuring out her role, it's kind of a fake date. She just said something to her in the practice room the other day, but Itsumi's been awkward ever since.
それでね、今日なんだけど、私あの役のイメージでケイトとおしゃべりさせてもらえたらって思うんだけど、いい
？Mine, but does that mean you're gonna be calling me boy all day?
もしかしたらたまに出ちゃうかも。嫌だったら絶対に言わないよ。
I'm on it. I just can't imagine what it'd be like. Can you give me a taste?
今？ 坊や
Ain't that inflection is more meant for children. Sound like a line out of a lullaby.
今日一日でフェロモン絶対にフェロモン
An idea hits me. She re-recorded. The date, I mean. It'd be good stuff to mimic later.
あ、前に小夏ちゃんにしてた時みたいに
Yeah.
そうね。客観的に確認できるのは悪いことじゃないものね。お願いしようかな。
Alright, I'll record it when anything good comes up. Aside that, I'm going to start secretly recording the date without telling her when. Got plenty of space on my phone, should be fine. And thus our strange date begins.
ゲート、ほら、もっと腕、絡め合いましょう。
Right. Our hands are clasped together, fingers intertwined. She twists her wrist, pulling her body towards her, keeping us shoulder to shoulder. Under the hot summer sun, our sweat mixes. Feels nice and sensual at the same time. You're so bold, Itsumi.
そういうことを今は言わないでもらえると嬉しいかも。意識しちゃうと恥ずかしくて。
Oh, right, sorry. Prepared to just follow your lead today, so feel free to act your heart out. I won't turn down anything you do. Just the way you're holding it, just the way we're holding our hands right now, makes me feel so close to you, my heart is pounding.
そうなんだ。そっか。うん。ありがとう。私もね、恥ずかしいけど、同じくらいドキドキしちゃってるよ。なんだか変なデートになっちゃったけど、せっかくだもん、楽しまないとね。
Alright. Squeeze her hand to prove I agree.
よーし。私今から本気出すから。ついてきてね。
Okay, you got it. Found myself stiffly worried about what I'm in store for.
どう？お姉さんの心臓の音、聞こえる？
Itsumi presses herself against my arm. The arm in question is shoved between her
お
breasts.
かしいわね。しっかり当たってなかったかしら。これならわかるわよね。
Wait! That's too much at once! Don't make me have flashbacks of touching those soft boobs out in public like this. These breasts of hers are a danger to my groin! See familiar face in the distance. Seems that I'm the only one who's noticed. She couldn't have shown a bit worse time. If she calls out to us, Itsumi's gonna cry for sure. As I think about how to best handle this, I turn to Itsumi. No, it's just... My eyes dropped to those breasts pressed up against my arm.
ケイトはやっぱりお姉さんの胸が大好きみたい。視線感じちゃったわよ。
The revolver wasn't enough. Sorry, couldn't help it. Anyone would have to look when they're smushed against them like that. I can feel the shape of her breast smelling around my arm. They're calling for my attention. Wait, there's time for that.
あ
When we pass each other, our eyes meet. Thankfully, Itsumi doesn't notice. I try to give her a look that indicates that stopping the chat would be a bad idea right now.
またね。
I don't know how she took my look, but Kaname waves her hand with a forced smile and disappears into the crowd.
ああ、ほら、こんないい思いしてるくせに他の女をよそに
Ah! She bumps those two devilish mounds against me yet again.
もうお姉さんに恥をかかせないでね。坊や。
Sorry, it's me. Feeling a warm breath on my neck. I feel a shiver run down my spine. That sensual boy at the end. A sexy undertone that differentiates from the childish boy she used before. I put the thought of Kaname out of mind and follow after Itsumi, who stops in front of a building.
ここね。さあ、入りましょう。
Oh, this place does look like a cafe.
男女のコミュニケーショングッズを扱ってる。
Oh, sex shop.
とってもいいところよ。
It's the shop to spice up the bedroom. And I don't mean decoration wise. Interact? I followed her down the stairs, and what awaited us was a whole different world.
とっても美味しそうね。これ。
Itsumi picks up a lollipop wrapped in plastic. Wow, for a shop I could have never dreamed of being with her in. Judging from the outside of the building, you would have guessed what was inside. Condoms and contraceptives galore. I didn't know shops like this existed. How did she even find this place? By the way, the lollipop in Itsumi's hand right now is also a condom. Oh.
コンドームってこんなにいろんな種類があるのね。
I'd fucking.
お姉さんも知らなかったな。
Oh, that's the lube.
ケイトは知ってたの？
No, it's news to me as well. Speaking of which, we haven't even used a condom yet. Is this date a way of telling me that I should start using it? What extreme link to go to get that across? Back in her mind. Now's recommended date spot is insane.
コンドームなんてそもそも手に取ったこと自体なかったのに。
How dare you destroy my pure heart, Noah? Game you just as you suggested. I had no idea they made condoms that looked like candy. I just grabbed it without realizing it. But despite my internal struggle, Kaito seems to be on edge as well. More than me, even. Knowing that gives me a false sense of pride. Victory, perhaps?
恥ずかしがらせてるの私なんだよ。
Oh no, she's awakening to something. Oh no. Honestly, it's kind of cute to see the man I love react like this. It's like I'm controlling his emotions, I have to admit. I feel a strange sense of glee. Everything's going according to Noah's plan. She's only suggested it as a joke, but it's not a bad experience for my character.
でもこんなところに連れてきたらケイト気にしちゃうんじゃないかな。
We've never used contraceptives like this either. Kaito's the kind of guy who reads between the lines. He probably thinks I'm hinting that he should use protection. Of course, it's not like I don't care about it, but I'd rather have an honest conversation about it. Itsumi? Itsumi's been silent, cycling through a million different emotions by herself.
ごめんね。お芝居ちょっと中断。
It's okay, what's wrong?
その流れでこんなとこに来ちゃったけどケイトに誤解されたら嫌だなって思って。
You know, it isn't a date that normally Itsumi planned.
それはありがとう。ねでもそっちじゃなくてこういうお店に来たのは別にね。これコンドームをちゃんと使ってほしいって理由じゃないからねって。
Oh. Honestly, I'm surprised you can even read my mind so well. She can read my mind so well. And no, you were a mind reader. Just thinking
そっ
that.
か。よかった。早めに言えて。ケイトに考え込ませちゃったら嫌だなって思ったから。
It's a little embarrassing that you can read me so easily, but at the same time, I feel incredibly lucky. The woman I love cares about me so much that she doesn't want me to misinterpret things. If this isn't happiness, then what is? It's me. I think it's best to use it. Don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled that you're okay with doing it without one. I'm so lucky to be able to feel directly. Yeah, just thinking about it is starting to turn me on.
そうなんだ。そんなこと言われたら我慢できなくなっちゃうよ。私。
Don't ever hold back. I'd hold you right here and now if I could. It's me.
じゃあしよう。 こんなコンドームなんて使わずにゲートのおちんちん生で直接感じたい。
My heart leaps at those words. Seriously, this girl's a friend of mine. She's so sweet and adorable, and at times so honest it hurts. However, Itsumi, let's do a read. Try and give that line a more mature spin.
それ続けるの？
Wouldn't be practice if we did. After this, as well, of course.
この後もっていいわよ。そっちがそう来るなら情け容赦のない全力でヒーヒー言わせてやるんだから。
Stops to take a deep breath, and then...
ゴム付きの射精じゃ物足りないんでしょ坊やは。いいわよ。お姉さんがおちんちん可愛がってあげる。
Her overwhelmingly sensual delivery all but made me want to lick her boots and wag my tail. Thanks for the fade out first. Are they literally just doing it there? There's a table! Or is this is this a fucking love hotel? I hope it's a love hotel. Anyways, see you after the sex scene. They done fucking. Afterward, we get dressed and make our way back to the dorm. Once I arrive at my room, it finally hits me that something truly outrageous is now saved on my phone. I didn't realize that he recorded all that. I'll fully prepare for the game job that the chief found for me. I take it on like a pro. The day we finished recording, Kaname asked me to meet her at the office.
おはようございます、要さん。ああ、いつみ、お疲れ様。ごめんなさいね、急に。収録、順調に終えられたみたいでよかったわ。そっちもお疲れ様。はい、おかげさまで。ありがとうございました。
Script for the game was so long there was no way I could record it all in one session. It was split up over several days. Kaname came with me on the first day, but I went by myself after that.
初日覗かせてもらった感じだと、メーカーの人も満足そうにしてくれていたし、よかった。はい。今回いただいた役は今まで経験してこなかったタイプで不安だらけだったんですけど。
But still, the fact that they mentioned that they didn't have a mature character set up in the voice sample, I mean, does make it seem like the chief basically wants, like, okay, I'm going to make her fail as revenge. So that completely went the fucking wrong direction.
そういう仕事をうまくこなせるようになるっていうのも大切なことよ。
Kaname smiles brightly. She says this. As I thought, once our eyes meet, her smile falters.
普段はきちっとしておきつつ、彼氏と二人きりの時は肉食か。欲はね、侮れないわ。やっぱギャップか。ギャップがいいのか。要さん？ごめんなさい。ちょっと思うところがあって。今日来てもらったのは。はい、これ。あ、神様に会える確率。
She has me a script for episode 17, that series I previously played an extra in. I was in episode 6. Looks like the story has progressed quite a bit.
指名で役をもらえたわ。おめでとう。指名？この前の幼女役、すごく良かったから、今回の役、ぜひお願いします。だって。芝居が現場の人間に響いたってことの証明だから、私も今回のこととっても嬉しく思ってるわ。私、いつみに謝らないとダメね。前に芝居の技術に加えて売りが欲しいみたいなことを言ったと思うけど、芝居の技術でお仕事取ってきちゃったんだもの。そんな、今回はたまたまですから。それ以外でも、この前のオーディションでも嫌な思いをさせてしまったし、ボイスサンプルの件でも事務所の動きが遅かったりしちゃって、ごめんなさい。
ボイスサンプルはこの週末のウェブ更新で差し替えることになったわ。社長にも聞いてもらっていい出来だって言ってもらえたから。だからこれからも丁寧なお芝居続けていきましょうね。
かなめさん、はい、ありがとうございます。
Critic could burst into tears at any moment. The acting skills I've worked so hard to acquire are finally being appreciated. There's nothing better than that.
ただね、今回もらった役なんだけど、まあ寮でケイトくんたちと見てみて。ちょっと面白い役なの。
面白い役ですか？
ええ、とっても。だからこそね、この役を乗りこなせたらもっと大きな自信になると思うの。だから頑張って。
Is it a trap? Kaname gives a bright smile with her hands clenched into a fist in front of her to cheer me on. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
皆さんお集まりいただきましてありがとうございます。
After dinner, Itsumi is back from the agency and our regular card game group has assembled.
実はですね、この不詳瀬能泉、この度アニメの役をいただきました。
Oh, great job!
何？長倉も聞いてなかったの？
Nope, I just heard.
まずはたくさん迷惑をかけちゃったみんなに知らせたかったからごめんね、ケイト。
You don't need to apologize. So, what anime is it?
それがね、神様に会える確率なの。
それは嬉しいですね。前の出演で現場の方に気に入っていただけた証拠ですもん。
そっか、それって逸さんのお芝居はすごいって現場が認めたってことですよね。そこまで大げさな話じゃないだろうけど、でもありだなみたいには思ってくれたのかもなって。それって前に逸がおなら出しまくってたアニメ？私の演じた幼女 C がね。んだよ、だったら今まで仕事がないってガチへこみしてたのなんだったんだって話。
No, it wasn't a waste for her to feel lost like that.
そうね、私もそう思う。二人とも即答かよ。でもそっか、そうだね。うん、それでね、実は私もまだ資料見てないんだけど、一緒に見てもらえないかしら。ちょっと面白い役らしいの。だからいろいろ意見を聞かせてもらいたくて。はい、私なんかでいいなら喜んで。
もちろんです。お邪魔でなければぜ
ひ。いろんなーし。ありがとうみんな。それじゃ。
Pulls out the script, rehearses the video and character sheet from her bag. We start by studying the character
ひ。
sheet.
動物キャラですか。かわいいタヌキですね。
キャラの名前ってあるのかな？なになに？なんか面白いことでもあんの？はあ？ポッチーン？
そんなわけないじゃないですか。よく読んでくださいの朝。ほら、違いますよ。その
そんな恥ずかしそうにされたらどんどん読みづらくなるからやめてよ、かこさん。みんなちゃんと見てよ。全然違うじゃない。ポコティ、でしょ。まったくもう。せっかくだしみんなで一緒に読んでみましょうか。せーの。
After Shinja cried out, "Ding dong!" The other two are too embarrassed to speak.
寮長が積極的にセクハラしてくる寮ってどうなん？セクハラでもなんでもないじゃない。ポコティンなの。可愛いタヌキなんだから。そもそもノアが変な読み方するからでしょ。
金運を司るタヌキの守護霊。車にひかれそうになったところを主人公に助けられ、恩返しとして 主人公の金運を爆上げしトラブルを巻き起こすですか。
金を司るポッチンとかもう完全に下ネタじゃねえか。だから
いつみさん、落ち着いてください。
Judging from the character bio, it sounds like it's gonna be a very fun and interesting role. And your problem is the juvenile
ねえ
name.
ねえいつみ、このポッチンって彼女いないの？彼女。
彼女？設定にはそういうことは書いてないけど、どうして？
Itsumi's already tired of telling Shinja to stop joking about the name. She's just completely ignoring it now.
役の掘り下げって大事っしょ？いろいろイメージしてキャラに深みを出していかないとさ。
もうさ、すごいです。その通りだと思います。
それでポコティにはとりあえずそういう設定はないけど、ノアは彼女がいると思ったの？いるいる、絶対いるよ彼女。マンボウの守護霊とかどう？名前は当然おまんぼうで、その子に会いに海に行く途中でポッチンが惹かれそうになったっていう裏設定とか熱くね？
No! Fuck off! Fuck off!
お前もういい加減にしろ！
でも決め台詞は可愛らしい感じですよね。ほらここに書いてますけど。なになに？読んでみて小夏。なんて書いてるのかな。
Itsumi's dying without a friend here.
味方だよ。でもさ、ピュアな乙女にはハードルが高すぎるんだよ。
私がピュアじゃないみたいな言い方やめて。
パンパカテ
可愛いもん。どこからどう見ても読んでも。
There's nothing bad about Ding Ding a Ling.
ま
The
あ
dong
いつみ
is
さ
the bad part.
名前にはびっく
Maybe
り
it's
しちゃ
bad
いま
if
した
it's
けど、
dong dong along
楽しそうなお話みたいです
or
し、
something.
ワクワクしますね。
そうね。しっかり準備して満足のいく収録にできるといいな。それじゃあキャラ資料はよしと。台本はどんな感じなのかなって。ノア？
I turn to look at Shinjo when Itsumi says her name, but she's still looking at the script with a strange look on her face.
さ、ポッチンのセリフ、ポンポコティーンしかないんだけど、こんなんありなの？
Shinjo flips through the script while mumbling to herself.
嘘！
ほら、ここも、あとこっちも、全部ポンポコティーンだよ。ポンポンみたいなのはあるか。
He's right. The character has a fair amount of lines, but they're all some variant of ding-a-ling. Ding-ding-a-ling. Assumed that the character would be able to speak with humans, so I'm kind of surprised.
つまりこれ、全部似たようなセリフで感情の表現をしないといけないってことですか？
名前や見た目とは真逆の難しい役みたいですね。
As Kuri suggests it's gonna be tough to play a character without lines. A lot will be riding on Itsumi's performance. Itsumi and I head to the practice room afterwards to do her daily training. Of course, we bring the script and rehearsal video with us to this recording booth as well. This is way harder than I thought it.
そうね。こんな明るい言葉を使って泣きのシーンまであるなんてね。もうびっくり。
Ding Dong is a character that only shows up in this episode. But despite this brief appearance, he laughs, he cries. It's a big role. The only problem is that all of his lines are ding-ding-a-ling. But you don't seem very worried about it.
悩んでるよ。どういうお芝居をしようかなって。さっきから頭の中、ポンポコティーンまみれだもの。
I don't mean like that. You just seem so happy.
それはもちろん嬉しいよ。自分のお芝居を見てくれた人から指名でもらえたお仕事なんだもん。それってつまり、瀬能いつみなら、いいポンポコティーンを出してくれそうだって 思ってくれたってことだもの。役者としてこんなに嬉しいことなんてないわ。
Yeah, you got that right. She's got this role because she did so well last time. But at the same time, it's me. Let's work hard for this role.
ケイト？
When I went to get the scripts, I saw Kaname talking to someone important. I think it was someone from your probability of meeting God. She insisting passionately that you were on the up and up. I think this role is thanks to the combined efforts of Itsumi and Kaname.
そうだったんだ。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kaname twisted someone's arm to get you in the running. I only saw that one time, but I'm pretty sure Kaname didn't stop there.
ブルームは今小夏ちゃん推しでしょ？なんでその子なわけ？
長倉小夏はもちろんですけど、ここから間違いなく伸びてくる子なんです。ですからぜひ。
そう言われてもな。一回出てもらってるし、ブルームさんばっかりになっちゃうわけにもいかないしね。
If it weren't for Kaname, I doubt they would have decided to go with Itsumi a second time. So, it might sound funny to say this, but let's go with a performance that'll make Kaname proud.
ありがとう、ケイト。聞かせてもらえて気合が入った。
Her hesitance from her expression before is long gone now. I'm glad, proud even, but at the same time, I'm honestly a little jealous. There's also one other thing. I'm not sure if I should tell her or not, but...
今日一日でフェロモン、絶対にフェロモン。
Should we record it? The date, I mean. It'd be good stuff to mimic later.
あ、前に小夏ちゃんにしてた時みたいに？
Yeah.
そうね。客観的に確認できるのは悪いことじゃないものね。お願いしようかな。
Alright, I'll record when anything good comes up. Can't believe I did it. When I got back that night and saw how long my phone has been recording for, I was shocked. Motherfucker! 1/8! Seems Itsumi had long forgotten about it. She never asked about it. I'd get off scot-free if I just don't say anything, but then it'd wear on me.
ケイト？
Sorry, it's nothing. I really blurted out that it's nothing. Nothing to do now but take this information to my grave. Let's get back to the conversation at hand. What would a sad ding-ding-a-ling sound like?
ね。
ポグジーン
かな。
What about an angry one?
パンパカテンテン
Oh, good.
なんで笑うの？信じられない。
It's just that it's clear you've given this character a lot of thought, and it's kind of funny.
あれは全部ノアのせいだから。
And see that rather than taking it in a cute direction, you're trying to go for something more interesting.
そうね。可愛らしいお芝居に寄せていっても仕方ないかなって思って。
I mean, I don't know about you, but that was fucking adorable. What's that?
私より可愛らしく演じられる役者さんだったらいくらでもいるもの。
Let me say this, just so there's no misunderstanding. You're adorable.
もうバカ。
Relationships have completely entered the stupidity and love phase. Still, I'm surprised you'd be cast for a role like this.
そうね。私もそう思う。ケイトと仲良くなる前の私じゃこんな役をもらえる未来想像すらできなかった。
I really have that much of an influence on you.
当たり前じゃない。前も言ったけど今の
私は全部ケイトがくれたものなのよ。この前は証明できなかったけど、今回こそ必ずそれを証明してみせるわね。
Itsumi. Thank you.
びっくりした。
Come with emotions, I pull Itsumi's body towards me, feeling her warmth on my
ケ
skin.
イト大好きよ。
Thanks, but I love you more. Lean in towards her and press my lips to hers.
もうファーストキスの時もそうだったけど、ケイトはキス突然すぎ。
Well, it'd just be awkward if I had to preface every kiss with a formal announcement.
そこまでしてくれとは言わないけど、あとケイトが思ってる以上に私はケイトのこと好きなんだよ。その証拠に。
This time she leans in to capture my lips. With all the yawning, it's like my eyesight is even worse right now.
されてばっかりじゃ不公平だなって最近は思ってるんだから。
Thank you very much. Shy smile is so adorable. It feels like my heart could explode.
ありがとう、ケイト。ケイトが私のことずっと見ていてくれて、言いにくいこともちゃんと言ってきてくれたから今のこの役があるの。だから私はこの役がさらに次の役につながるように精一杯お芝居するわ。だから私のことこれからも見ていてね。
Of course. I'll be watching you more closely than anybody else. Now, should we get back to turning this amazing little girl into an amazing little tanuki? Itsumi's so excited about the future ahead, there's nothing she has to fear anymore. I myself wanted to stand beside her and support her, so that she can continue to be positive about the future. I know you're going to get back into your acting, though. However, Itsumi keeps trying to say that it's all thanks to me, but that's just not true. The reason that things are looking up for her is all thanks to her talent. There aren't many people like her who can devote themselves so wholeheartedly to their dreams. I'm one of those people who can't, or at least I used to be. But her passion has started to change me.
おはようございます。プロダクションブルームの瀬野いつみです。本日はよろしくお願いします。
Please don't let Katono be here. Today is the day of recording for episode 17 of Your Probability of Meeting God. It's been a while since I've gotten to do an anime dubbing. I've practiced with Kato almost overly so. What's left to do is show the fruits of our labor.
やばい
Stand up.
金がない。今月乗り切れるかな。
The test run of part A has begun. It's almost time for me to join in, so I stand up from my seat. The first scene, the main character, Mizumi's running low on cash, and the female lead now introduces him to Ding Dong. Ding Dong gets excited to see the main character who saved his life before.
先輩いたいた。見てくださいよ、この猫。すっごく可愛いでしょ。うちで買いませんか？
I don't know why my hair is annoying me so much today.
買うってな。勘弁してくれ。特に今月は金がピンチで。って猫？なんだ急に暴れるなってば。
I haven't finished quickly, and I thought my acting was pretty spot on. I heard a laugh from one of the actors standing in front of the microphones. Did I mess something up? Anyway, I can't let that distract me. In the next scene, the main character saves Ding Dong when he's about to be hit by a car. Ding Dong is scared for his life. There it is again. I'm holding the other actors back! In the next scene I'm in, Ding Dong casts a spell on the main character, giving him more luck with money. Kato and I planned this one out. Gonna ad-lib a bit before my finisher. This time I hear people trying to hold back their laughter in the seats behind me. Holding back their laughter? Finally understand what's going on.
危なかった。ポコティン危険すぎません？
本番で吹いちゃいそうで怖いな。
She single-handedly almost like ruined the recording because everyone like had to hold back from laughing so much.
すみません。やりすぎましたか？
キレッキレで面白かった。笑わないようにするので大変だっただけ。
この回話題になっちゃうんじゃない？
This first time acting has been a point of conversation at the recording. They like it. They really like it.
はい、お待たせしました。じゃあ直しと別撮りに関してですけども、ってその前にゼノーさん、いいポコティンだったよ。腹抱えて笑ったの久しぶり。本番もその感じでよろしく。はい、
ありがとうございます。
本当にね。ゼノーさんにお願いしてよかったよ。
He praised me! Stay shocked and unjust by those words of praise throughout the recording. I mindlessly watched the flow of people exiting from the station. I want some time alone with Itsumi, so I decided to wait for her as she comes back from recording. Things went well. Oh, they must have. It's Itsumi we're talking about.
ケイト？
Welcome back, Itsumi. I hope you had a good day recording.
もしかして迎えに来てくれたの？
Well, I thought it'd be nice to get some alone time.
直球だね。ありがとう。それじゃあちょっと散歩しましょう。
Sounds great.
さっき駅から出たところでケイトを見たときにね、この前の朗読劇のこと思い出しちゃった。
Well, really? Oh yeah, I ambushed you at the station then too.
だから何かきついことを言われるのかなって内心ビクビクしてるんだけど、違ってた？
Ah yes, she has already started to connect him waiting at the station for her with domestic violence. Sorry for worrying you, it's nothing like that. I honestly just want some time to chat with you like this. But now that I think about it, we already have quite a few memories together, don't we?
そうだね。なんだか不思議。
Just past the shopping street when I listened to Seno's worries not too long ago. After I moved into the door. And also, a little awkward thing that happened with the upload. I kind of forgot to render it overnight. So I had to like render it. And then I forgot to start the upload until while I was shortly before I was making dinner. Because my mom is sick right now. And by God, my dad's not gonna fucking do it. So I basically was the cook of the day. By the cook, I meant I made soup for my moms and my dad because he came back looking like a fucking looking like a fucking ice cube. So I made soup for my mom and my dad, but my dad didn't fucking like it and only like took one bite before going back outside like a absolute genius. Made schnitzel for my little sister, and I myself got potato pockets. I don't know what to call them. They're like these potato pockets that also had like cream cheese in it with like herbs, and it was great. Anyways, and what has happened at this park as well? We haven't gone on many dates or really flirted much in public since we started dating, but We're lovers. Those memories of what led us to love one another become so sweet. I really love Itsumi so much. Even just walking beside her like this reminds me of that. I was recording.
今までやってきた収録の中で経験したことがないくらい褒められちゃいました。帰ったらみんなにもお礼を言わないと。あ、ノアにだけは言うつもりはないけどね。
Wow, congratulations, Itsumi. But can you be happy about it for a character like that?
喜んでほしい。どんな役でも役は役だもの。それを演じる役者として評価をしてもらえたんだから、私は胸を張るわ。本当にありがとう、ケイト。
Sun is setting. We're out in public with people. Even children can see us. I expected you to kiss me out in public like
だ
that.
ってもうバカップルだもん。
My girlfriend was a small soft after saying that. The smile of hers is cute. So lovely. At night, when she cried her heart out, hurting with every fiber of her being, I don't see a single remnant of that time in her eyes anymore. But I'm sure it's somewhere deep inside her heart. There's a bit of memory. Of course, it would always be better not to have those kinds of experiences. But now, that memory has become one of her assets. Just because if she went through all that pain, all that struggle, Itsumi grew up to be the woman she is today. And if she wasn't who she is today, she'd never get the work she has today, too. Jinjo upset that there was a reason for her to be upset about not having work. But I don't think that's necessarily true. If she hadn't gone through that, I don't think she'd be able to smile as brightly as she is right now. So he's gonna like secretly apply, and first like role comes in, and they're like she's just gonna show up to like an anime dubbing session, and suddenly he's all again there like, oh hey, Itsumi, how you doing? Or like the other actors like, do you know each other? Oh yes, she's my girlfriend. What? Morning, guys.
おはよう、お兄ちゃん。
おはようございます、ケイトさん。
What a lovely morning, getting to be greeted by my sister and an angel. Things have been relatively peaceful lately. There's one topic that's been dominating the conversation.
おはよう。あれ、ポコ、まだ来てないの？
せめて原型とどめた呼び方にして。
Is the dong. Itsumi shows up behind Shinjo.
うわー、びっくりしたわ。ポコ、おはよう。おはよう。
Morning, Itsumi.
いつみさん、おはようございます。
おはようございます。みんなおはよう。昨日はお祭りでしたね。SNS でトレンド入りしてたのにはさすがにびっくりしました。
にゃにゃ生でもがっつり弾幕張られてましたしね。みんなエロいことには興味津々なんだね。
ポコティンはエロじゃない。笑い事じゃないよ。彼女が笑い物にされてるんだよ。
What are you talking about? I can tell you're enjoying it. After Itsumi's passionate performance and your probability of meeting God, the whole world started to focus on her. The internet was abuzz with how hilarious she was. It was all over social media and people were blogging about it too. As Ding Dong blew up online, Itsumi Seno increased in popularity too.
素直になっちまえよ。長倉のこと考えながら演じたポッチンが話題になって死ぬほど嬉しいってさ。
そこにお兄ちゃんが絡むと私リアクションできなくなるんで、どうかそれぐらいで。
Nevertheless, that character has made Itsumi Seno an overnight success.
いやー、ポコティンの反響すごいわね。どう？有名人になった感想は？
I'm asked to come into the office, and first thing everybody says to me is how great they thought my ding dong was. Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know we had a foot on our hands here. Not that I'm not flattered by the compliments, but they feel like borderline sexual harassment. Maybe I'm overreacting.
花芽さんまで有名になったのは私じゃなくてポコティンですから。
いつみのポコティン最高かよとか投稿されてたの見て私大笑いしちゃったんだけどな。
もう寮でも事務所でもいじられるなんて。
ごめん嬉しすぎて茶化しちゃってるだけだから今だけは許して。今回の役が話題になってくれたおかげであなたの注目度もアップしたし、ちょうどいいタイミングでこの前収録したゲームのサンプルボイスもウェブで公開になったし、もう言うことなしって感じ。さらに嬉しいことに仕事いくつか決まってるわよ。
ありがとうございます。いつですか？
There's no need to rush, but I pull out my planner frantically.
急でごめんなさい。3日後なんだけど、食品メーカーさんの VP で1件、あともう1件アプリゲームで。
Start marking down the days in my planner.
それじゃあよろしくね、いつみ。これからしばらく仕事に恵まれることになるかもしれないわ。でもここで結果を残せないとすぐ尻すぼみになっ。
はい、一つ一つのお仕事に対して今まで以上に丁寧なお芝居を心がけます。
わあ、その返事100点。よろしくね。あとね、これが今日の本題なんだけど、これ。
フェアリーフェアリー。
My heart leaps the second I see the logo on the paper in Kanama's hand. Fairy Fairy is a popular long-running series for young girls that gets a new reimagining every year. Any voice actors would kill for the chance to get a role in it.
来年のシリーズのオーディションが来てるの。それでね、社長がいつみにはこのキャラを受けてもらいたいって。
Kaname points at the tiny little flying girl that's in every version of the show, the fairy.
今回のポコティンがものすごくいい評価になったから、ここを狙うのが最も可能性があるって話でね。それについては私もそう思ってる。メインキャラじゃないんだけど、どうかしら。
I mean, if it's like a recurring character, back every single like version of it, that's still a pretty big role, isn't it?
はい、よろしくお願いします。頑張ります。
Because like if it's a character, it's literally there every iteration of it, and they do like pick out a new voice actors for it every single time. There's gonna be a lot of attention on that if that sounds odd or sounds like better than before. The incredible thing about voice acting is how roles can transcend age, gender, even species. I never dreamed I'd get the chance to try for it. If I do get the part, I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Dedicate. I'm gonna keep proving to everyone how much you've changed, everybody how much you've changed me. See, that's great, Itsumi. Congrats. Post-dinner announcement is just nothing short of incredible. Her agency is behind her once again, and she's even got a big audition coming up. It's all thanks to you, Ding Dong. I'm sure Ding Dong is out there somewhere, cheering her on as well.
それでね、またケイトに役作り相談させてもらいたいんだけど。
Sure, if you stop myself mid-sentence. Itsumi, why don't you try keeping my help for things you can't figure out on your own from now on? I'm not abandoning you or anything. It's just that last time I hardly needed to give you any particular advice. You should be able to work on the characterization of your roles by yourself now. Itsumi was never the type of actor who needed my input from the start. What she needed was someone there to give her a little push. She should be able to find the answers she needs on her own. I can proudly tell everyone that I was the one who made Itsumi Seno the actress she is today.
何よそれ。自慢して。ケイトが作り上げた最高傑作ってことで。
Truly a work of art. She really is, at least to me. Only her voice, but her body as well. I've worked hard with her on both.
どうしたの？急にキョロキョロして。
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I mean, I know I laughed when I said you're a work of art, but I really mean it.
恥ずかしい。
I know, you seem pretty flattered by it.
そんな歯の浮くようなこと言われたら誰だってそうなっちゃうよ。
I'm glad you're not bothered by it, though.
聞いたりなんかするわけないじゃない。ケイトに褒めてもらえるのが一番嬉しいんだから。どんなに多くの人からいいねをもらったってずっと私のことを見続けてくれている大好きな人からの一言にはね、勝てないの。うん、わかった。それじゃあお芝居が固まったら一度見てね。一発 OK もらってみせるから。で、あれ？ケイト？
I've noticed you're the one who's initiating the kisses lately. It's kind of frustrating to keep being taken by surprise by you.
もちろんしてるんだよ。不意打ち。
She steals yet another kiss.
ケイト、大好き。
Love you too, Itsumi. Pull my sneaky lover in for a hug. There's something I want to ask you.
うん。何？
Do you remember how I told you that I'm thinking about acting again?
もちろん忘れるわけないわ。
Thanks. I've given it a lot of thought. I figured out how I'm gonna do it. I'm...
お兄ちゃんいる？ V チェックさせてもらっていいかな？
びっくりした。
Konatsu, you have the worst timing. But it sounds like it's for work. Can't just ignore her. Sorry, it's me. Let's talk about this again when we both have time. It's nothing bad, I promise.
今日聞かせてもらえないのは残念だけど、うん、待ってるね。
What's gonna happen? I nodded to her before getting up. Okay, Konatsu, I'm coming. I need to start taking steps forward too. But I've already decided how I'm gonna go about it. I have to leave the announcement for another time, but I'll do it soon enough. After Itsumi and I can continue to move forward together. So when can I shoot Konatsu for interrupting that? A few days later, after classes end, Itsumi heads straight to work, still in her uniform. By some rare miracle, all the other students are away for one reason or another as well. I'm the only one at the dorm, so I make myself dinner and retreat to the caretaker's room. Doesn't look like anyone will be back for a while. Itsumi, at the very least, is going to be pretty late. Well, it's now or never. Masturbation marathon time! Haven't been able to do it in ages. Sure, I'm delighted to be able to do it with Itsumi, but guys can't resist the joys of jerking off. Just thinking about jerking off in a girl's dorm. Now that really gets me going. A man masturbating in a place like this is nothing short of a crime. Not to mention I'd be kicked out instantly if I got caught. I pull out my hidden magazine I stashed away and dive giddily into bed. However, that's strange. This book and I have been through many nights together, but the night I flip through the pages, I feel nothing. I simply can't get off. Simply, I can't get off. You're kidding me. The book sighed in astonishment. My tastes changed. No, there's only one explanation for this. It's Itsumi. $133.29. $133.29. That perfect bodied bitch! Sorry. I imagine that sinful body of hers and my heart starts to... imagine that sinful body of hers and my heart starts to race. I've touched her body directly. No wonder this book isn't enough for me anymore. What do I do now? Look about my room in despair until my eyes land on my phone and my heart skips a beat. It's just a line from the H scene, so I'm not gonna bother. The sweet lines I hear from my phone gives me shivers. Gives me sexy voice in that recording. I completely forgot Itsumi's sexy voice in that recording I completely forgot I was taking the other day is absolutely mesmerizing. Put my headphones on, lie down in my bed, close my eyes, and think back to that day. Unlike when I was looking at the book, I'm already paid for the
大
art.
きくしちゃってはしたないわちっちん
Pull my pants down in a
お
hurry
姉
and
さ
wrap
ん
my
に
hand
気持ち
around
よ
my
くしてほしい
stivy.
んでしょ
Itsumi was so sexy that day. Where'd you... Yep. That is actually too good. It was such a waste to come too quickly. Slow my pace down and taking the time to let pleasure flow through my body. Who's gonna walk in on this? I want to wait until the best part where I stick it in, but I simply couldn't resist the urge. Take my grip on my red rad and greased face. Like the smash face, man, that ought to be so good.
いっぱい出せるように
Sudden noise muffling the noise and the recording snaps back to reality. I don't remember where I put my phone back then, so it's not strange for there to be a few weird noises. Focus back on recording, letting my hand get back to work. I try to hold back my release.
それとも初めてした時みたいに
I stopped trying to fight the waves, let it go. Let my hands slide up and down. Yes, yeah, we get it. Yes, we get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. We
な
get
ん
it.
だいるんじゃな
Itsumi's out there, and I hear a voice that was clearly not part of my fantasy. Hearing a voice that was clearly not part of my fantasy, I shoot up in bed, only to be hit in the face with the reality.
やだもう何してるの
Huh? What? Huh? How'd you get in? I thought I locked the door! The best response would have been to just ask, what? Like nothing happened. But I didn't have the brain power for that right now.
鍵なんてかかってなかったわよああもう信じらんないとにかく隠して
Okay! I hurriedly covered my lower body with the light blanket beside me. And locked the door? I can't believe I let my guard down that much. Any guy would be ashamed to be caught spanking the monkey by his girlfriend. I'm gonna ask if she's gonna kill me, but when our eyes meet, I'm terrified the answer will be yes. Itsumi. Can you keep the surprises to kisses?
不意打ちじゃないもんただ扉開けただけノックだってしたのに
I see. Work went quick, huh?
自分でもびっくりするくらいリテイクをもらわないとってもスムーズな収録でした
I see. Well, this is, Itsumi, please believe me, I did this with you in mind. Slap my hands together, bob my head to her, exposing myself to her again.
周りにエッチな本散らかしといて語る順は一体何なの
Honestly, I was hoping for a more surprise reaction, but I did not get what I wanted.
こんな本に負けちゃうの私って
Huh? That's what you're upset about?
他に何があるの
Oh, well, I thought you were mad about me doing it alone. But if that's the case, then you're wrong. You're the victor here, Itsumi.
完全勝利してたらこんなことするわけないじゃないこんな本でオナニーなんて
She points out how bad the situation is. I nearly feel myself getting hard again. That was close. If I got hard now, she'd only get even madder. I mean, just plenty mad as it is. At first, I was looking at the book, but it wasn't working at all. So I started to listen to this, and, well, I thought of you.
私のことそうなんだそれだったら許すっていうか最近ご無沙汰だったしケイトを寂しくさせちゃったのは私の責任でもあるかもだしってこっち聞きながらって
Thought I'd gotten myself out of it, but I only jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire. She finds out I recorded this, she'll definitely kill me. And my pride as a gentleman tells me that I should prove to her that I wasn't thinking about anyone else but her. Let me preface this by asking you to please not get angry.
それは内容によります
Right, well, wanna have a listen?
もう変なのだったら承知しないんだから
Itsumi reluctantly takes the headphones I offered her. The recording is still playing. She puts the headphones on. And totally jumps when she realizes what it is. She rips the headphones off her ears and starts visibly shivering. She must have completely forgotten that I said I would record that day. She collapses headfirst onto my mattress. I only found out that I forgot to stop the recording when we got back. I'm sorry. I was so tempted by it I couldn't resist. Itsumi shakes her head against the sheets, her body trembling on top of the bed. Now, when I started listening to it, your voice was so sexy, it got harder in less than 10 seconds. She instantly surrenders at me. But it's kind of fun. I know the power seems to have shifted to me. Yeah, I'll try pushing my luck. I didn't get a fish before, so I'm getting a little frustrated. I guess I'll just have to get myself off quietly after you leave. Itsumi sits herself upright. Actually worked! My gamble paid off! Then do you think you could give me a hand here, Itsumi? Try going for the direct approach. Okay, let me do it. I'll help you masturbate, Itsumi says. She shows that she speaks the words, nodding in approval. Oh, his face is just drowned in titty. Like, Jesus Christ, just like fucking. Anyway, see you after the sex scene. They done fucking now. However, she's naked in bed next to him again. Can't stay too long, everyone will be back soon, Itsumi says. Itsumi and I lazily stare into each other's eyes on the bed. A peaceful moment only afforded to lovers. Yeah, I apologize for earlier. No, I'm the one who let myself in without asking. I was worried because no one was around, Itsumi says. I kind of feel like walking in on a guy masturbating was a new life experience for me, Itsumi says. It was a new experience for me too, being caught by a girl while I was masturbating. Guess we're even then, Itsumi says. Nah, I think I'd need to catch you masturbating to square up here. What? But I don't do that alone, Itsumi says. Was that low past a figment of my imagination then? I never have, Itsumi says. Really? Okay, so maybe once or twice. So we started dating. Some light touches, Itsumi says. But it didn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel amazing when it does, like it does when I'm with you, Itsumi says. I see. I was only teasing her, but she completely flipped it back on me. Kaito, Itsumi says. Thanks, Itsumi. Makes me really happy to hear you say that. Why are you the one acting all shy now, Itsumi says. Because what you said made me feel embarrassed. I didn't say anything embarrassing at all. I just said that doing it together feels better than doing it alone. You and me, Kaito, Itsumi says. Yeah, same here. You only came to realize that today. And they kiss. So if you're feeling lonely, just a bit, feel free to tell me. I'll do the same too. Yeah, you got it. Oh yeah, Kaito, can you tell me what you were trying to tell me the other day? About returning to acting? The other day? Oh, right, of course. Lots knocked on the door before I had the chance to tell her. I have an appointment with Kaname tomorrow. What? Kaname, Itsumi says. Yeah, I've been thinking of telling her that I want to become a voice actor. A voice actor, Itsumi says. Because there's no other world so full of wonder and mystery. Roles can transcend age, gender, even species. It's terrifying and fascinating. There we go. At the same time, Itsumi, the only one who taught me. Itsumi is the one who taught me that. And I'm gonna give you a run for your money. Huh? What? Me? He says. Yeah, you're my precious girlfriend, but also my rival. My goal is to become an actor that can stand shoulder to shoulder with you. I see. You flatter me. You know better than anybody else that I'm not such a big deal, Itsumi says. You're just hard on yourself. Well, you've got me there. But I see, you want to become a voice actor, Itsumi says. Well, I'll be cheering you on,
応
Itsumi
援
says.
してる。
She smiles softly as she answers me. Thanks, Itsumi. Kaname tried to offer me a job as a voice actor before, so I'm planning on finally taking her up on it.
なら明日は
I've got an audition
私も
tomorrow
オーディ
too,
ションだ
so
から
we'll both have to
お
give it
互
our
い
best,
頑張らな
Itsumi
いと
says.
ね。
All I have to do is talk.
うんうん。
No, it's a very important day for
明
me.
日は
Time has been
ケイト
frozen
が
for
止
over
ま
a
ってい
year
た時
for
間
you,
を
but
動かす
tomorrow it'll finally
大
start
切な日
flowing
だと
again,
思う。
Itsumi says.
それこそ
I'm sure it's a
一
day
生
you'll
忘
remember
れ
for
る
the
こ
rest
と
of
の
your
ない
life,
一
Itsumi
日
says.
よーし。
Okay, I'll have to give my all
その
to
ご縁
to
に
share
招
your
かれる
good,
ように
good
私も頑張ろう。
fortune. Can you watch me act a
後で
little
お芝居
later
見
as
て
a
もらっ
final
ても
check?
いい？
Itsumi says.
最終チェックってことで。
Thanks, Itsumi. Let's both do our best. And I press my lips to hers once more. It's an important step for me towards someday standing shoulder to shoulder with Itsumi. And it's an important step for Itsumi towards making her dreams a reality. There's no greater happiness for me than knowing that we're both taking a step in the same direction. There we go. Finally, she's not naked anymore. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna be a voice actor. The next day, I go to see Kaname at Production Bloom. Itsumi should be doing her best at her audition right about now, too. If possible, I'd like to ask you to manage me. Really appreciate your guidance and encouragement.
ケイトくん。ありがとう。そう言ってもらえるの。待ってたわ。でも、ね。ごめん。この夏に若い役者抱えちゃったから、小夏ちゃんみたいに今すぐってわけにはいかないかな。
I see. Then what do I need to do for you to take me under your wing? Guess I missed my chance. There's no use crying about it. That won't accomplish anything.
そうね。来年の春になっちゃうけど、うちの養成所の入所試験で周りを黙らせてほしいかな。あなたなら特待生くらい余裕でしょ？
Setting the bar way too high.
何言ってるのよ。それぐらいのキャリアは持ってるんだから、当然って言ってもらいたいところよ、今のは。ただ、そうね。ちょっと厳しいことを言わせてもらうけど、
Voice acting isn't like regular acting.
ケイト君の芝居の能力は全く疑ってないわ。
Or that.
けど、声優としてどこまでやれるかは別問題よ。残念だけど、ケイト君の声は小夏ちゃんみたいに特徴的ってわけじゃないし、これだけ時間をかけて結論を出してくれたわけだから、こういうことを言うのは失礼かもだけど、声優を目指すことに迷いはないのね。
Yes. Actually feels kind of good to know I'm below Konatsu. Bring it on. That's just what I want.
なんで急にニヤニヤしだしたの？私の言葉にそんなに面白いところあったかしら？
I'm not grinning. I'm just excited about what's to come.
それはそれでちょっと怖いわね。ド M？ ド M なの？
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
この前のケイト君は完全に狩られる側だったものね。M っていうか受け線？うわ、生々しいな。
Wow, she's seriously crossing a line there. But I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Well, I'll start practicing on my own until spring. I look forward to working with you someday.
うん。それじゃあ楽しみにしてるわね。ね、ケイト君。
What is it?
お帰りなさい。これから頑張ってね。
Thanks. Good to be back. The sting of tears in my eyes as I mutter those words. All starts here. Hope Itsumi's audition is going well. It's gonna like start with like a
おはようございます
failure for both. Hello, that's her, right? The audition is at Shibuoka Studio. As soon as I enter the lobby, I noticed that the atmosphere seems completely different. It's like an audition hall in here. Just like an audition hall in here. There's a group of girls sitting on the sofa, reading over their scripts as they wait for their turn.
プロダクションブルームの瀬野逸美です。よろしくお願いします。
To introduce myself, one of the staff member comes over to greet
お
me.
はようございます。瀬能さんですね。本日はよろしくお願いします。後ほどお呼びしますので少々お待ちください。
The person scribbles something on the clipboard they're carrying, presumably an attendance list before walking off. I noticed some documents about Fairy have been stuck to the studio wall. Look at them and see that there's lots more info than was provided to me by my agency. It's character sheets for every role. I only had seen the character sheet for Fairy, the role I'm auditioning for, so it's it's very intriguing to see the others. As I look at the adorable character designs for this young girl's anime, I can't help but feel I'm in a truly special place. Currently 4:40 p.m. The time slot blocked out by my agency was from 5 to 6 p.m. Of course, I know it won't take that much time. In experience, auditions usually go on for roughly 10 minutes. Just now, I see soundproof doors that lead to the recording room open and an actor steps inside.
お疲れ様です。それではこちらにおられる5名の方ですが、
Staff member individually invites each of the actors waiting in the lobby in the order we arrived at the studio. I'm third in line. Just as I thought, around 10 minutes later, the actor comes back to the soundproof doors and into the lobby. Check my script once more, taking a deep breath. At long last, it's my turn. Greet the people waiting inside and head into the booth. Feels strangely spacious when there aren't other actors in here. Stand in front of the microphone, script in hand.
それではテストで読んでください。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
プリンセスを見つけるまで妖精界には帰れないキュン。でも一体どこにいるのかな。お腹が空いて元気が続かないキュン。
Fairy has come to the human world in search of the princesses that protect the fairy realm as its ruler. Princess? What? Huh? Plural? Singular? Singular? Which one? From what I've seen of Fairy over the years, the character is a comedic role, so I'm trying to get that through in my acting.
お疲れ様でした。まず全体的にもう少し勢いは抑えめに、可愛らしさ成分をもっと強める方向性で聞かせてください。あと3ページ目の頭のセリフ、ここは
Take note of the sound director's tips. If they're asking for a retake, that means I still have a chance.
じゃあ本番お願いします。役名とお名前を言ってからスタートしてください。
はい、わかりました。フェアリー、瀬能いつみ。
プリンセスを見つけるまで妖精界には帰れないキュン。でも一体どこにいるのかな。お腹が空いて元気が続かないキュン。
はい、お疲れ様でした。ごめんなさい。少し待っていてください。
When I turned back to look at the recording room, the sound directors seemed to be having a serious discussion. What could it be about?
瀬能さん、別の役も読んでみてもらっていいですか？
はい、わかりました。
Shortly afterwards, the door opens and a staff member brings me a new script.
ありがとうございます。
どうします？ロビーに出て読み込んでからでもいいけど。
そうですね。そうさせていただけると嬉しいです。
じゃあそういうことで、この回の方たちの最後にまたお願いします。
わかりました。お願いいたします。お疲れ様でした。
I head back out into the lobby before checking the script. The name of the cover shocks me. It's the main character. The role is the main character. Who would have expected? Check with the main character sheets on the wall and confirm I'm not mistaken. It's one of the princesses Fairy is looking for, Haruka.
なんで？
Why are they giving me such a big role? Anyway, I need to read through the script. Take a seat and flip through the pages. Haruka is a sweet, innocent 10-year-old girl with black hair and pigtails. For an anime made for little girls, it's like hitting the jackpot. The actor, what a K to lead me at a time like this. Something hits me as I try and think it through. Itsumi, why don't you try keeping my help for things you can't figure out on your own from now on?
Eh?
I'm not abandoning you. It's just that last time I hardly needed to give you any particular advice. You should be able to work on the characterization of your roles by yourself now. Yeah, he's right.
やれる。私はやれる。
My beloved boyfriend believes in me. I just need to believe in him. Just need to show them my Haruka. Time passes, and before I know it, I'm back in the booth once
じゃ
more.
あテスト。 よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
And I don't know how the second audition will go. I'm just going to try and enjoy it. Second chances like this are rare. Calm my nerves and speak into the mic.
みんなおはよう。ねえねえ、昨日の流星群見た？綺麗だったよね。その時にお母さんが言ってたんだけど、流星群の日は流れ星に紛れて妖精さんが人間界にやってくるっていう伝説があるんだって。
ありがとうございます。じゃあ本番行きましょう。さっきと同じように役名とお名前を言ってからスタートしてください。
あ、はい、わかりました。
No retake? I shouldn't have got my hopes up about this. I'm just gonna be sad. Anyway, right now I just need to do what I can.
はるか、瀬能泉。
Today's Sunday. Itsumi doesn't have work, so we're taking a stroll in the park near the dorm. We hide from the summer sun in the shade, enjoying the early morning breeze. We're just basking in the vitamin D, enjoying a lazy day together. I'm really looking forward to it.
もうちょっと後でね。絶対に美味しいって言わせてみせるから。
Today we've prepared an event. Can't wait. I believe I'm getting the chance to eat your homemade cooking. Miracles really can happen.
恋人の飯がまずいなんて言われちゃわないように頑張りました。
I can hear the sounds of children laughing in the distance. The sound of a happy world around us make a great soundtrack. Itsumi has been getting a steady stream of work in. She has spent the better part of the week with her nose stuck in scripts. Kurusu is also busy with her agency, and Konotsu has been buried in work as well, but Itsumi's expression has been bright lately. You've really got your feet firmly planted on the ground, don't you? Itsumi may have found a new mental crutch to lean on, so not to expose her worry.
ごめんなさい。何？
Nothing. I was just wondering if you'd heard back about Fairy Fairy.
そうね。事務所からは特に連絡はもらってないわ。
It's nearly been 3 weeks since that audition. When I heard that she was asked to try out for the main cast on the spot, I got really excited. But Itsumi, on the other end, seems pretty calm and reserved about it. From what I can tell when talking to her, she hasn't gotten her hopes set on it, but she's not exactly pessimistic about it either. Seem calm about this audition.
落ち着いてるのかな。別にそういうつもりじゃないんだけど。でも縁がある時はあるしない時はないんだろうなって思えるようにはなったのかも。
What does that mean?
アニメのヒロイン役をやりたいって思ったってワンクールにそこまでアニメの本数があるわけじゃないもの。現実問題としてその枠に入ることは至難の業なんだから、これはもう運命の巡り合わせがいいか悪いかで物事を考えるくらいでちょうどいいの。今まではね、完璧にしてないといけないみたいな気持ちが自分の中にずっとあったんだけど、それが最近は完璧な人間になんてなれないんだから、今の自分の不完全なところも受け入れなくちゃみたいに思えるようになって変かな。
Oh, it's not. That's amazing.
すごいのかな。語る人みたいになっちゃった。
Itsumi has always been chasing perfection. Now she accepts her flaws, has the courage to keep moving forward. It's like you're running off ahead without me.
先だなんて全然そんなことないよ。ようやく後ろにいる私からケイトの背中が見えてきたぐらいじゃない？あ、事務所からだ。ごめんなさい。ちょっと出るね。もしもし。おはようございます。瀬能です。
私今いいわよね。すごいニュース来た。
かなねさん、どうしたんですか？ちょっと落ち着いて。
ごめん、無理。落ち着くの無理だってば。だっていつみ、あなた落ちたけど受かってるんだもん。
I can hear Kano's voice through Itsumi's phone, even from where I stand.
受かってるって、もしかして フェアリー役分かったんですか？
そっちじゃないのよ。そっちじゃなくて。
Itsumi suddenly stops in her tracks, and I can't catch what Kaname said. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound bad though. Wait for her to finish her call. She got how to
わかりました。ではあさって事務所に伺います。失礼します。ありがとうございました。
She hangs up, then turns back to me. Like, let's be honest. There's literally nothing better that speaks for your chances than the fucking cast, like the fucking directors at the audition, hearing your voice for a side character and being like, "Hey, okay, very nice, but how about you audition for the main character?" That's basically them like, "Be okay." That one, right now. Like, it's basically like almost as if you were already chosen when you think about it.
やっちゃった
And she starts to laugh. Good news, I take it.
決まったって連絡が事務所にあったらしいんだけど、決まった役メインキャストなんだって。主役なの。どうしよう、信じられない。
What?
夢じゃないよね。夢じゃないんだよね。
She told me that she auditioned for the main cast when she was at the audition, but she said that they didn't make any comments afterwards, so she probably wasn't who they were looking for, or so she thought. Seriously? She's gonna be the main character of a Sunday morning anime? So taken by surprise, I can't find the words to respond.
なんだかもう笑うしかないね。
I know, but wow! Congratulations, Itsumi!
ありがとう、ケイト。こんな風になれたのは全部ケイトがいてくれたからだよ。ケイトがいてくれたからたどり着けたの。
I hardly did anything. Thanks for saying so. Need to work hard so she can be the one congratulating me next time. Itsumi said she was able to get through all the hard times because I was there to support her. I admire Itsumi just as much as she admires me. Thanks to her support, I was finally able to get back on track. Before we knew it, we both became aware of each other, became reliant on each other, and eventually found our way here. Gonna catch up to you in no time.
私もケイトと共演できる日が来るのを楽しみにしてる。だから一緒に頑張っていこうね。
Squeeze my hand tight. It feels so warm. Can't wait for the two of us to face the future together. We're both taking large strides to get there. What is this feeling? Am I dreaming? No, she's sucking your dick. Really? 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 See you after sex. They done fuck. See you later then?
いってらっしゃい。楽しみだね。
Ah, it only took a year. It's been a year since Itsumi passed her audition for Fairy Fairy. Our lives have changed a lot since then. My mom has made a full recovery, so I've been relieved of my duties as caretaker of my casa dorm and moved back home this spring. Konatsu's transferred to the entertainment course, so she's staying at the dorm and making sure mom doesn't overdo it again. Itsumi and I have become seniors, and we're currently enjoying our final summer vacation. Even though mom's recovered, I still worry about her working too much, so I've come back to help out at the dorm over the long break.
1年しかかからなかっただよ。こんなペースで行かれたら本当にすぐ追い抜かされちゃう。
That's the plan, I'm going all out.
元気ありすぎってリテイクもらわないようにしないとね。
Alright, I'll have to watch myself. After a big role, the name Itsumi Seno has become well known throughout the industry. As for me, I passed the exam to get into Production Bloom's training course, and I'm still just a beginner voice actor. But today I managed to score a small role in Fairy Fairy. Okay, better get going.
それじゃあスタジオで。
Itsumi waves lightly and head off to the station on my own. We decided that showing up to the recording together wouldn't be a good idea, so we worked out a schedule. This year's production of Fairy Fairy is using a lot of talents from Bloom. Simply put, Itsumi-Seiyuu managed to negotiate that for us. That's the kind of name power you get when you're a star like Itsumi, I guess. She's really turning ahead with her work lately. Because of this, my goal of someday competing against Itsumi has become a reality far sooner than I had expected. Thank you, Itsumi. Next time I want to get a job that lets me stand beside her in the recording booth on my own. But with all that aside, I'm going to give today's job everything I've got. Give each and every job my absolute best. It's thanks to the days I spent at my casa dorm that I've come to realize so many things. To provide everyone the best dorm life possible so they can devote themselves fully to whatever path they wish to pursue. I suppose those words apply to me too. Now I'm finally at a place where I can respond to them. Thank you, Father.
ケイトくん、おはよう。
Hey.
おー、来た来た。よ、久しぶり。
Kay? I don't think Kay's set director of Fairy Fairy.
午前中ここでお仕事されてたんですって。ケイトくんが今日来るって話したら、顔を見たいからって。
I see. Sorry I kept you waiting.
いいって気にすんな。今日は俺この後飲みの予定しか入ってないし。
Kay's living the high life this.
いやー、それにしてもお前まで声優やるなんてな。楽しみが増えて嬉しいぞ、お父さんは。
Knock it off, Sakaki. You're being way too rough. Roughs my hair like he often does.
榊さんね。これからはこういう現場であんまり慣れ慣れしくするのもいろいろと示しがつかねえしな。ケイト君も大人な対応をするようになっちゃったんだね。
I already am an adult. There's a time and a place for goofing off.
それで最愛の恋人と同伴出勤してこないのはなんで？今日一緒に出演すんだろ？
How do you know about that, Kay? Can you not make it sound like we're attached at the hip?
照れちゃったか。ピュアだね。青いね。
I already slipped back into calling him Kay.
知ってるに決まってんだろ。お前の周りにいくつスピーカーついてんだって話だよ。
Bugs, that's a crime.
ああ、私じゃないわよ。私は聞かれたから答えただけだもん。
You don't have to answer him, you know. The only other person it could be is Konatsu. A human-sized bug is going to pay for this big time. Konatsu has worked with Kay on several other projects since Teogoni Online. I can easily imagine her letting it slip.
冗談はこれぐらいにしておいて。いい芝居しろよ。で、いつかまた一緒にやろうね。
The tone of conversation abruptly changes. This is what Kay's like in sound director mode. Well, I'll do my best no matter the job. Look forward to the day when we can work together again. Hello, I'm not good of Production Bloom. I'm looking forward to working with you all.
よろしくお願いします。
Part ways with Kay and Kaname headed to the recording booth. On the side, I give everyone an enthusiastic greeting. We only have a few lines today. I'm just an extra after all. But if I mess this up, they're going to remember this session as that time with the lousy extra. There's a great chance for me to prove myself and grab everyone's attention. Maybe an extra. That doesn't mean I can't be extra. The only that makes the machine run is the passion and energy of wanting to make this anime a success.
おはようございます。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
When Itsumi greets the room, the response she gets is louder than the one I got. That alone reaffirms just how well respected Itsumi is right now.
よろしくお願いします。
Me too. After greeting everyone, Itsumi comes over and sits beside me on the sofa.
頑張ろうね、ケイト。
Thanks. I've been fighting my nerves throughout the recording. It's nearly my turn, so I get up and stand before the mic next to Itsumi.
そんな魔法が
now that fairy's powers are sealed away. Now that fairy's powers are sealed away, the prince is just a little girl. I remember the pointer they gave me during the test run as I delivered the line.
フェアリーを離して。
Without your powers, princess, your attacks have no effect on me. I'm playing one of the henchmen of the evil organization in the show. AKA, the guy who Itsumi is going to defeat at the end.
絶対に負けない。私はプリンセスなんだから。はあ。
But what? It's power, but how?
プリンセスの本当の力見せてあげるわ。はあ。
Fairy Fairy's story runs for about a year, a 4-season-long anime. It's currently in the 3rd season. Itsumi is completely used to it. There's no other words or moments that amazing. But once the show is over, she'll have to part ways with the character she worked so hard to bring to life. No matter how attached an actor may be to a role, they'll eventually have to let it go. Let it go, I don't... I'm not gonna go there. Barring a few extremely rare exceptions. However, every end brings about a new beginning. As won't be the end for Itsumi Seiyuu. There's a bright future ahead of her, both as a famed voice actress and as a woman by my side.
Mint Cube.
Kind of disappointed about the lack of, since there was the choice about the babies. Kind of disappointed about the lack of, oh hey, here's them happily married in the future.
マイカゼロへゲームをき
There we go.
人気声優の作り方。
So yeah, that's been Ninki Seiyuu. I know I technically am not done because of Konatsu. But hey, if I'm ever gonna continue with that, it's gonna be after I finish Quick Cutting. For now, I'll move on to Harem Kingdom. Monday. Or tomorrow if I somehow am still unable to manage to get the fucking capture card to, you know, grab the fucking PlayStation stuff. You know. One thing that's gonna be mildly annoying, actually. I guess it's not gonna be that big of a deal for Kingdom Hearts, since there was a slight delay caused by the capture card. So that is actually a problem. Like, that is actually a legitimate problem that the capture card causes. But I guess I could, like, get around to it by just having actually this screen completely just taken up by the PlayStation, and using this screen to just basically run the capture card in the background for the whole recording stuff, and then just have the OBS and comment and the chat and all that over it. Anyways, yeah, Ninki Seiyuu. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. Itsumi best girl. Clearly best girl. Haruka Soto is great. If I could shake her hand, I would. Respect to that woman. Jesus Christ, she gives a lot of life to her characters. Anyways, but yeah, gonna be moving on to Harem Kingdom, like I said. See you guys next time. Bye bye.